I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurts. And I am too sexy for Milan. Too sexy for Milan, New York and Japan.
Hello, you have reached the cellular communications devices automated voice message recording for the corporate executive office of Lucifer B. Mephistopheles, the lead executive branch for HAL Incorporated, a subsidiary company of the I Say So Company. Because here at I Say So, I say so. Here in HAL we are the leading pioneer in torture tactics, covert intelligence information, spiritual enlightenment and other various soldier of fortune, mercenary-type third-party business ventures. As can be expected, our chief management representative cannot be reached at this time as he is most likely sleeping with your wife right now while you're busy being stalled by this message. Please take your time and leave your soul at the beep, otherwise we won't care enough to call you back. Thank you, and remember, hairy butts are attractive to Russian women.
Thousand years later.
The Judgment of the Fallen Angels. I found my original transcription of the Full Judgment of the Fallen Angels. This chapter no longer exists and was erased from history by a pope in the 15th century claiming it promoted Satanism and demon worshipping. What they did was erase details of
There. Why did I have to go there?
You were waiting.
Waiting? Waiting for what? This is beautiful. It's more incredible than I had imagined. And yet somehow it's terrifying.
You are about to enter the great hall of the white throne of judgment. The Son who sits on the throne has beheld your heart. He knows your innermost thoughts and desires. Nothing is hidden.
All right.
You will approach when your name is called. At the gold rail you will kneel, where you will have a chance to address the Son of the Most High, the King of the universe.
Wait. You're saying then that this will decide whether heaven or...
As it is written, this is the most decisive and solitary moment you will ever face. Did you not read in the eternal scriptures of the King's judgment seat? Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. May your name be found.
It's so vast. The ceiling must be 1,000, no, 5,000 feet high. It's also magnificent. It's so permeated with God's love. And yet somehow I feel a holy sacred fear.
Well,
things
Mr.
I worry
Putin,
about.
so we meet again. I apologize for the puppet show, but these are the rules that God and I follow when it comes to our interactions with man on Earth. For the general safety of all, we remain intangible and do not directly appear before mankind. I choose to follow this guideline as it suits my agenda quite nicely. In this form of digital graphics, I have finally reached my goal of perfection in design. Flawless in all my ways, as it does exactly as I program it to. Any flaws are there not out of error but because I chose to emulate that error for a reason. Every detail of mankind's descriptive characteristics that they expect me to be is achieved all in one singular form. There is no need for archdemons that represent aspects of my will, and I don't have to worry about age, death, or even the fires of hell, for this persona is neither living nor is it dead, for it has never lived. There are no emotional weaknesses or flaws. This that you are witnessing before you is the devil, Mr. Putin. Like some polar opposite of Charlie from that TV show. Yet even I must follow the rules, Vladimir. I like rules, they give definition and shape everything around us. That is the problem. With you though, you don't think you have to follow the rules. Like you have lifted yourself above and beyond the scope of everyone else. Honestly, I don't see why. If I was in your position, I would be pissed. You're, what, 70-ish? Your life has almost reached its expiration date, your shelf life is running short, and the years of your life that could have been anything you choose has been wasted, holding on to a position that serves everyone else but yourself. Everything you do has to be about someone other than yourself. I've heard your reasons for the Ukrainian invasion. Accusations about mobsters and illegal trafficking and this and that about wanting to acquire their nuclear arsenal, but honestly I don't think I want to hear any more bullshit. I'm the father of lies, I can sense a lie, sir, and not a single thing I've heard through all that has rung a single ounce of truth to it. Not the real reason as to why. So let me tell you what I think, and then I'll tell you what matters the most. I think that your reasons for the invasion of the Ukraine has nothing to do with them. They are but the first in a long list of dominoes you have set into motion to fall. I think everything that is happening is occurring per your plan. Even this conversation you planned for. You knew that somewhere, sooner than later, a hero would emerge to stand in your way. So I'm sure you have some Dr. No-type scenario planned and prepared to handle me. But you never expected that hero to turn out to be the devil, or did you? Do you have a contingency for them to send a supervillain against you, like some unstoppable force to your arrogant immovable mountain? I'm sure you do, but let me just tell you this, Mr. Putin, Pupu, yeah, that's the ticket. I'll call you Pupu, that's P-U-P-U as in poo-poo. Hold on, an angel is standing in my way. The Lord rebukes you. No angel, I am sticking to our rules. We cannot appear before man, and so I am not. I'm a digital persona, just as he commanded, and technically not connected to anyone who brought this to him. Its message is recorded and cannot be altered or bargained with. Stand aside and allow me to continue. He said with his own mouth and in his heart that he was one pure of heart and a man of God. So I have been sent to tempt him as Job was for his gilded silver prayers. Fine, when you are finished then I have a message for you. Yeah, I have one for you too. Here you go. Since I have something you don't, the ability to tell someone how they feel, settling all imbalanced feelings so that it doesn't harbor resentment for later, here is an early present, cause here at Hell Incorporated we care. No really, we do. Would I lie? Now where was I? Aha, so that is what I think your plans are, Mr. Putin. I think you are the mobster you were talking about, and that you are more concerned about destroying the evidence for that than anything else, but you have higher goals and other agendas. Enough of what I think, now to what matters the most. That is what kind of impression you're leaving everyone to assume of you. You failed to realize that it doesn't matter what you say to people. What matters is what you seem to be doing, because your actions have left everyone to assume what your intentions are, and no one actually cares or will listen to what you say from this point, because you showed them you cannot be trusted to speak the truth. You can dress it up any way you want to and it won't matter. Let me ask you, do you really think that you can control the entire world? Every single person out there whose life and cultural traditions that would be forever ruined by whatever scheme you are working. This goes further than just the West. Threatening retaliation against anyone who stood in your way not only was the true image of the man behind the Iron Curtain. What matters most is what everyone is afraid you're going to do next. The rest is irrelevant to them. That is also why I know this will reach you, because anyone, right now that hears these words will feel compelled to help send it through whatever channels they have access to in order for it to reach you because of that fear. That is what matters the most. But you see, a good leader, a wise leader would realize this if they don't already, but it has eluded you enough to become a weakness. That alone should show you that your plans, whatever they really are, will not work. You hear from me again, Mr. Putin. Till next time. Ciao Bella. Okay Angel, I'm done. What is it? Ah, I see. What do you think I'm gonna tell you all everything?
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of imagination. That's the signpost up ahead. Your next stop, the Twilight Zone.
Stay injected with the venom. Demons in my eyes, they control me, yeah, I let them. Cheating death to right the wrongs, they seem to all forget them. See the serpent coming, funny, now the blue is denim. Stay injected with the venom. Demons in my eyes, they control me, yeah, I let them. Cheating death to right the wrongs, they seem to all forget them. See the serpent coming, funny, now the blue is denim. Venom. Everybody breathing should be grateful cause I let them. Used to be a student to the third, but now I shred them. Got no time for teammates, I don't need to represent them. Stay injected with the God mode. Playing chess around my pawns, it's been a long road. Being father to Shinobi with the wrong code. Move aside, I'm building something that will not slow. Please don't push me, think I've had it. Chakra overflowing, really think that I'm an addict. I kill anybody, even family call me Raditz. Master of the art, yeah, I'm the snake and you're the rabbit. Murder isn't hard for me, at this point it's a habit. Take control of the prodigy, make him who he ought to be. Mark him so he's onto me, I'll build it myself. I don't listen to apologies, not my ideology. When I'm finished, every one of you will feel that. Stay injected with the venom. Demons in my eyes, they control me, yeah, I let them. Cheating death to right the wrongs, they seem to all forget them. See the serpent coming, funny, now the blue is denim. Stay injected with the venom. Demons in my eyes, they control me, yeah, I let them. Cheating death to right the wrongs, they seem to all forget them. See the serpent coming, funny, now the blue is denim.
Yeah, I'm a monster, so fuck a redemption arc. I'm coming for the third, and I'm stretching his chest apart. No matter what you heard, I am worse, a dead in heart. You whopping, I promise you that won't be the wettest part. You bleed, drip, drop, my experiments, that's an art. I need tip-top, can't inherit a peasant bars. The clock tick-tock, they've been wanting to shut me down, but I can't stop, death is nothing but funny now. You out of your mind, you think the worst that I'll do is play boom, boy, I'm Shang Tsung, bury your soul and replace you. I don't care about the people that died, I make moves while you're sitting back and wondering why I make tunes. I'll kill anyone who stands in the way. I laugh at your pain, a snake venom coursing through the wrath of my fangs. I'm the evil that is lurking in the back of your brains, and when you're dead, I'll just reanimate you mannequin slaves. Yeah.
Stay injected with the venom. Demons in my eyes, they control me, yeah, I let them. Cheating death to right the wrongs, they seem to all forget them. See the serpent coming, funny, now the blue is denim. Stay injected with the venom. Demons in my eyes, they control me, yeah, I let them. cheating death to right the wrongs, they seem to all forget them. See the serpent coming funny, now the blue is denim.
Why is it not happening? What are you?
Ah, yes. Familiar words. Perhaps this will help you to understand.
We were almost done making this sword, I realized that to exist. Because we finished finding the stones, the sword of this blade could very well threaten to destroy even me. The greed and lust to win this sword was too great at the time, and then all the chaos erupted in the battle that its whereabouts became lost. Now I don't have to search for it.
This astral puppet from beyond the boundaries of death, and in turn, manipulated you. I deceived you into bringing me the means of attaining ultimate mastery over reality.
So it seems that I have indeed known you all these years. Then by what name shall I call you now? Tell me who you really are,
This weapon destroyed, I can now continue along my path without having to worry about looking back for some fool trying to destroy me while I slumber in death's embrace.
the altar.
Not all. If you had found the last piece, the altar would have transported them to the Elder Gods. But the last piece is currently in Outworld in the possession of a fool sorcerer. I will deal with him later. For now, I will take these artifacts you have so dutifully collected for me. I am afraid they will not make it into the hands of the Elder Gods after all. And so should prepare for death.
Yes, but that encounter provided me the chance to get some answers myself. Like what it is he said to Eve when he had possessed me while I was in the garden. Now this is what I managed to remember while Satan has been randomly possessing me while I was trying to stand against Putin. Satan, Eve, I have to tell you something but you can't tell anyone else, okay? God has been hiding something from you. About the fruit in that tree. Eve, oh, that one. No, we can't eat the fruit in that tree. Satan, why did he say that? Eve, because he said it caused terrible things to happen. Satan, is that what he told you? Well, he was telling you Jot to because you know what will happen if you do. Eve, he said we would die or something like that. Satan, no, he told you that because if you do eat the fruit you will become gods just like him and live forever. Eve, no, I don't think that's what he meant by death. Satan, well, choose to believe what you want. Why would I lie to you? God put me here to protect you, so why would I speak with a false tongue? You can trust me. That was the gist of the conversation I remembered. Though he was suspicious of my intentions, he never did find anything that would lead him to be certain of anything.